Now let's take a look at one of the most commonly used editing techniques in all of the whole video universe. This is something you see every single friggin' day in almost every video you watch, whether we're talking about movies or TV shows or documentaries or the nightly news. And that is J and L cuts, sometimes also called video before audio edits or audio before video edits. So if we take a look at sequence number 6, J and L cuts, we have here a fairly bland, straightforward sequence that's cut with talking head, and then some sort of atmospheric shot, and then another talking head, and then some sort of other insert shot. And the video and the audio edit and cut at the exact same time. And that's fine, but it's a little dull when you're just watching it like this.
Public accounting and consulting many years ago.
Cut to this random shot, and then
We work hard to
back to Katie's face and her talking at the exact same time. So let's vary it up a little. To do this, we are going to employ our rolling edit tool. Now, the rolling edit tool, for a quick refresher, allows us to move an edit point earlier or later in the sequence, and it impacts either clip on either side of the edit point. So if I were to do something like this, click and drag on the edit point to the left, well, this would be a terrible idea because it would cut off her soundbite.
career. In fact, I got my start in public accounting.
So that's no good, but I have moved the edit point earlier. Clip A got a little bit shorter, clip B got a little bit longer. Now, definitely let me undo that. What I want to do here is I want to do that technique, but to just the video. The audio needs to stay the same. I want to hear her entire soundbite, but I want to start this second clip earlier while she's still wrapping up her soundbite and thought. And so I need to do that by just selecting the video edit point. Now, how do I do this? Because if I click on the edit point, it highlights both the video and the audio. We learned in an earlier clip that by alt-clicking, that temporarily deactivates the link between video and audio. So if I alt-click on the video edit point, just that's highlighted. Now when I use my rolling edit tool and drag back to the left a little bit, it's just rolling the video edit point. And so I might roll it back a couple of seconds or so and let go. And we now have a video before audio edit, also known as an L cut. Why do they call it an L cut? It might sound a little silly, but the shape of the clip here now looks a little bit like a letter L. So if I play it, here's what it looks and sounds like.
It is not my first career. In fact, I got my start in public accounting and consulting many years ago.
It just adds a little bit of variety and uniqueness and a little bit more energy to this clip. Of course, I can do the exact same thing on the other side of the spectrum. I can go back to my rolling edit tool and I might grab this and alt click on it just to highlight the video edit point and click and drag here. And I've just created now a J cut. Why J? Well, this clip is now shaped a little bit like a letter J. You have to kind of put on your imagination caps, but that is where the nickname came from. It's the closest letter that's an opposite to an L, kind of a flipped L. And now what I have here is an audio before video edit. And so I'm going to carry on this second shot longer, even though we're going to cut to the audio of Katie talking sooner. And it looks and sounds like this.
We work hard to educate our clients not only about the market and
So again, it's just adding a little bit more variety and energy to what could be a very boring, dry, straightforward edit. So that is how you perform J and L cuts in Premiere Pro to make your edits a little bit more interesting.